What is going on, everyone? We are here for our weekly skin review, and we're starting out with the Industrial Pipe Shotgun by Vitalik. And it says Danger. Danger Will Robinson. That is definitely what's going on here. I don't honestly even know what I'm talking about at this point. But this is the first skin we're going to check out this week, and it is a new water pipe. And it's got all your caution colors. If you want that caution tape look, it is here, and it is ready to be your brand new super duper pooper scooper skin. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's nothing too special, but it's not necessarily a bad skin either. So let's go ahead and hop on and take a look at what else is new. Next up, Bad Trip has brought us the Dreamcatcher wooden door, and it is beautiful. It's got a beautiful Dreamcatcher on it, a wolf howling into the wind, and a very unique set of colors. I feel like light blues, turquoises, and this like light yellow aren't really colors you see very often, and it's a really well done door. I also have to say I love the detail, the fact that there's a hatchet strapped to the back of it. Front and back are different, and this is a nice little companion to help you out at the start of the wipe when you got that beautiful wooden door. Maybe someone will come up to this and say, you know what, this door is too beautiful to flamethrower. Okay, who am I kidding? No, they don't give a shit what skin it is. They're just gonna flamethrower down your entire everything anyways. So, but regardless, you can have a pretty door, and this door is awesome looking. Bad Trip, once again, amazing job on new skin. Speaking of awesome doors, we have the Blacksmith's door by Vitalik, and it is very awesome looking. It's got all sorts of beautiful swirls and curls, and it is just a very awesome little sheet metal door here. Now, it's identical on both sides. Nothing special there, but the door itself is special enough. Now, some people say, well, the way this looks, is it glow in the dark? It is not glow in the dark at all, so it isn't a glowy skin. And yeah, definitely a awesome looking sheet metal door, very unique, and it goes pretty well with sheet metal. Ooh, who would have thought? Next up, we've got a fancy new box skin by CRYPT, the Carpenter's chest, which also has a tiny version as the Carpenter's small box, which we'll show here in a second. And as you can see, it is beautifully put together wood, all sorts of, it's not really dovetails, but you get the idea. It is you know, this custom little specially sawed custom little carpenter's box as I stumble over all my words as usual. It's a nice looking skin. I enjoy it quite a bit. Now, I did forget to mention that the water pipe will run you $1.99. The blacksmith door, the Dreamcatcher door, and this chest, as well as the small chest, will put you at $1.49 this week. Next up, as I said, there is the small little Carpenter's box as well. This one has more engravings on it than the other one, and it's a very nice looking little box. So if you're looking for some better looking storage boxes of those little tiny ones, and you can cramp them in the corner and hide them and all sorts of creative stuff, well, you've got this door skin to keep you company in the world of Rust. And it is going to be $1.49 as well, just like I said a second ago. Next up, we've got a new metal tool set brought to us by Little Ranger, and it's the FENRIR hatchet and pickaxe. So here's the hatchet. As you can see, it's got a, I guess a wolf face is what I'm going. You're all gonna yell at me and be like, FENRIR means it's a Taco Bell whale. And I'm gonna be like, oh, well, you know, I should have known that FENRIR means Taco Bell whale. Hashtag down in the comments section, Taco Bell whale. I really don't know where I'm going with any of this, guys, but let's go take a look at it in our hands. As you can see here, you can see the detail much better because the lighting over here is much better. And it's got that nice dark steel look to it. It's got some red and blue highlights, and it's a pretty handsome looking axe. Nothing too exceptional, but not in the pool of where I'd say it's not unique. So, hey, you're looking for a new set? There you go. Let's take a look at that pickaxe. Next up, we've got the pickaxe here, and as you can see, it's got a couple of iron crosses on it. It's got some more of these what kind of look like Celtic designs, and again, I'm sure y'all correct me on that as well. It's got some really nice looks. It also is partially implanted into this Rust character's face. This is the one downside of using a pickaxe. You just pretty much have to hold it in your mouth the entire time, and eventually it just kind of sinks further and further back until you have a giant Pac-Man mouth. Or I just made all of that up just now because of the awkward stance. Who knows? You'll have to find out. Yeah, okay, I'm nuts. Anyways, you can see there's some really nice detail to the top of it right here. It looks quite good, well done, and it's a pretty nice tool set for this week. Next up, we've got the Urban Ice Hoodie, brought to us by Stab this week, and this is, of course, a set. It's a hoodie and pants. Now, this hoodie almost looks like it's made from the dress shirt, but it's not. It's a hoodie. It's got your ice camo colors to it, but not in your traditional camo sense. And it's got that little radioactive marker there. In the back, you can see it is in fact actually a hoodie. They've been tricking us. How dare they? But yeah, it's a neat looking set. Both pieces will put you at 99 cents each. Let's go take a look at the bottom half. And here you have it, the bottom half of the pants. And yeah, they're pants pretty much. And they've got, again, that kind of urban camo, snow camo going on them. Nothing too exceptionally special on them. But there you have it, folks. Next up, we've got the revolver from FaZe, and that's not a name I've seen before, so I guess we've got a newcomer going on here. This little revolver is silly and hilarious and awesome. It's got little faces sticking out tongues, it's got arrows showing you which way to point the gun, it's got a little boom, a run, and the monster tooth face thing, and there's bullets drawn on it with sad faces and score marks, and it's a really creative little revolver. The colors are also quite strange. They're almost Christmassy, you know, that red and green kind of color. Let's go ahead and pull it out here. As you can see, the colors are quite different, and it looks really different. And when you zoom in, you've got this weird, like, I guess it's a piece of tape put on with the angry little monster face on it, and yeah, and I have to say this is one of the revolver skins where the dick and ball part isn't very prominent. You can see right here, it kind of blends with the colors. So good job there. Instead of making it stand out, the focus is on the little monster face, which is very cool. I also like that it kind of has like a bit of a carbon look to the just below the sight there. And it's also colored red. So it can help. Of course, it doesn't glow at night, but you know, hey, maybe it'll make you focus a little bit better. On the subject of new revolvers, there's a new Python skin, the Outlaw Python by Keck, and as you would expect, it has that same crazy graffiti kind of Los Angeles look to it. I also love that it has the .357 on there, because that's honestly the ammo this thing should be, or one of the ammo types this gun should really be shooting, instead of the magical fit-all pistol rounds that we have in Rust. It's a very awesome looking gun. Unfortunately, from behind, it doesn't really have a whole lot going on, but we do have that green sight. You guys see that? We'll take a look at that here in a second more. As you can see the graffiti and stuff pretty well from the side of holding it. Once you zoom down the sight, you will see this beautiful green dot. Does this glow? Do we have a glow sight? Ah, you were tricked. It's not a glow sight, but it almost looks like it. So this should help you aim your headshots, but it's not going to be doing you any favors at night. Next up, we've got a new furnace from Mishka. We've got the Brutal Furnace, part of the Brutal set that Mishka has made. There's lots of cool pieces there, some of which have already been released, some of which could still use your vote to get into the game. So go ahead and check those out. I think it's a really cool set. You got rebar falling all out of the bottom of the bricks. It's got a cool little vent here on the back that does glow. And yeah, it's just altogether a cool looking furnace. It's got a nice red coloration to it. You've got these handprints on the top, and it's altogether just really nice. Let's go ahead and take a nice look at it in the glow of evening. You'll see we've got a beautiful glow going on here, and out back, like I said, there's a nice little glow going on there. So Mishka, good job. Really liking the brutal sets. Next up, we've got the SOULKEEPER SAR by Mad, and if you look at it in the store, you don't really notice. There's a bunch of little skull pieces in here, and it's really cool. It's actually a nice looking SAR with a little hidden detail to it. Once you hold it in your hands, you can't see the skulls as well, but of course there's always that admire animation, which I wish we could do in the workshop, but we can't. And as you aim down the sights, you've got a nice little decal to look at here. Altogether, it's a pretty nice looking SAR. It's got some different colors to it. It's got some dark colors with some reds, and it's quite nice looking. I can't help but feel like this thing on the back is a weird face, like almost the Pringles dude with a mustache. I don't know, I can't unsee it now. I mean, he has like snakes for eyes, but it's a strange and twisted world in my head, that's all I have to say. Alright, we are brought to our last skin, the Crypt of Death AK skin by Johnny Oldboy. And as you would expect from Johnny, it's got all sorts of crazy detail. But before I continue to that, I forgot to mention the prices of all the previous weapons. They're all $1.99, but this AK this week will bring you to a $5 cost. Now, some of you may feel it's not worth it. Some may feel it is. I thought it was. It's got a crazy amount of detail. You got like this reptile skin. There's a snake on it. You got skulls. It's got RIP written on it. And what you really have to see is the opposite side. It's got this sweet like zombie skull with snakes coming out of it. And you got these like gator teeth. It's really cool looking. Let's take a look at it in person. As you can see, you get a good view of the face right there. As you zoom down the sides, you've got a tombstone with a skull on it, and it says "Rest in Peace." And that's pretty much what the what's the current meme? Oh, the AK shoots like a laser. RIP. Get schooled, boy. No, your mom is. So yeah, pretty much. Don't ever ask me to do that again, cause yeah, words. I don't know what else to say, but that pretty much does it, guys. Those are the skins for this week. Let me know down in the comment section below which skins you liked and why, which ones you hated and why, which ones you picked up. Please let me know if this video helped you make your decisions, because that's honestly half the purpose that these even exist in the first place. Please share your video with your friends, your dog, your cat, your uncles, sisters, moms, nephews, gerbil, as long as they have a YouTube account. And don't forget to click off that bell notification if you haven't already. If you're new, I would appreciate your subscription, because I do put these out every week and they can help you choose your weapons and item skins for Rust, hopefully. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week with new skins. Stay tuned for possibly a special Rust update video coming very soon after this one. See you guys later.